second. How you doing, man? That song is so good. Right. Let's just get to the on-air stuff here, because, is there... Oh, he was. Welp. A revolution is approaching.
It can't get here soon enough.
Oh, our dragons have been nice, but we have to now welcome our mechanical overlords. How are you doing, Kib?
I, for one, welcome our mechanical overlords as they will destroy everything in sight and make me their supreme leader. Yay! Just another day, though. Oh, glad I got up early as I did, though.
Yeah. So I know we both rolled the wheel, we both got shite from it. Like, to be honest. Because you got the wildcard rare, which wasn't super appealing in the previous set, I think, and I got the tournament packs, and I got nothing out of them whatsoever. I got last turn, so I can go back and play that pack card, which I won't, but you know,
No.
it's a common, so it's not getting replaced by anything in the pack, because everything else in the pack that's a common is stuff I have and or crap. So you know. Yeah, so neither of us got anything good off the wheel that last time. But this one is big, not just from the set itself. Cybernetic Revolution obviously has the dragon that literally changed Yu-Gi-Oh! Forever in terms of how it was played. Yeah. I know Invasion of Chaos was like the big blowout set, but like this is the next step, because Cyber Dragon, being a 2100 special summonable monster that also works with the Chaos stuff being light itself, this is huge. This gets over a lot of the big defense walls that were played at the time, and if we can get one of those, oh boy, that can change a lot.
When we get one of those.
Yeah, let's think positive about it. When we get one of those. It is a super, so it's a bit tricky that way, but you know, hopefully we'll both come away with one, and it'll be fun.
I mean, you came by and got freaking Chaos Emperor Dragon, so if anything's possible.
That is true. That is true. Yeah, and the wheel for this one's pretty big too, because Dark Beginning 2 is the tournament pack for this one. So, with any luck, we'll be able to get some very good cards out of that too, because, hey, there's like Mirror Force, there's Graceful Charity, there's Heavy Storm, there's like Yatagarazu as a common in there. There are so many good cards off of that. But even if you get like Wildcard Super off of this one, or any rarity, etc., you could just take a Cyber Dragon. So this is a big set, like not just in terms of drafting it, but the rewards as well. This is where having the Losers Wheel is actually really good too, because it's not just one-sided in that aspect.
Yeah. And not just a catch-up wheel.
Yes. Alright. Without further ado, I think we should probably just get into the set description and stuff here, really. We've got everything else already set, so might as well just get cracking, right?
Yep. Let's get started.
Alright, I will deafen up, and I will let you know when I'm ready, so... Good luck, buddy! Hopefully we both get it, or none of us gets it, I guess. That'd be funny, but hopefully we both get it, so, yeah.
Alright, good luck and good duel.
Yep, have Cyber. Alright, and that is us on the deafen here, so let us go into this one. So yeah, Cybernetic Revolution. Oh boy. Funnily enough, this set doesn't really have a ton of amazing things outside of Cyber Dragon. But Cyber Dragon is... Oh, we're in 2005 still. Cyber Dragon is just such a huge huge deal. That, you know, where's the boy? Let's just show him off straight away. It is such a big deal if we get this. Also, hey, Chaotic Claw, how's it going? So yeah, Cyber Dragon. It's level 5, it's 2100, it's also 1600 defense because they specifically didn't want you to be able to search this with Witch. I believe Witch of the Black Forest was still legal at this point, so they specifically don't want you searching it with Witch. And if only your opponent controls a monster, you can special summon this from your hand. It's a special summon of a level 5 monster, 2100 attack. It gets over all of the 2k defense walls that we would be playing. Like Gravekeeper's Spy hasn't shown up nearly as much as it could have, because I haven't pulled enough of it to really show the power of it. But like Gravekeeper's Spy was such a giant problem, right? Because it's 2000 defense, it buffs itself up. By getting another one out, you can then just get like a 2 tribute monster in play very easily. This thing dumps over that, and it's a special summon, so you could tribute this for a Monarch and get the buff off of that too. Kib's got every single Monarch so far. We only have Saborg, but I could tribute this for Horus, right? I could go, if I'm going second, I could go Cyber Dragon, tribute for Horus 6, kill his monster, get Horus 8 out in one turn. The possibilities are ridiculous with this card. It is just that powerful. It is a super rare, so hopefully... Oh, which was banned already? Oh well. Well, they still made it so that you can't search it with it anyway. Hopefully we can pull this. Otherwise, the set is not amazing, but there are a couple of neat things to keep in mind. I mean, the greatest monster in all of... I've said this so many times. The greatest monster in all of Duel Monsters, Jerry Beansman, is here. This card's actually kind of okay, though. It's 1750 for a level 3, so if you're playing like the Gravity Bind stuff, then you can run with that. Mad Lobster, I guess, if you're playing a water-style version of that, you could use. Drillroid is actually pretty good. Most of the Virkoid stuff, this is where the Virkoids came into the game. Most of them are terrible, but Drillroid is actually really good. It does not stop flip monsters from activating, but what it does do is it destroys any defense position monster that it attacks. So, yeah, they get flipped up, but they get destroyed by a card effect, so this would get rid of all of his recruiters. You know, the Shining Angel, the Mystic Tomato, etc. This is a side deck card for sure. I probably won't side the Wombat this time, actually, because, I mean, they didn't really do anything last time. He's not on the burn stuff properly, like Solar Flare Dragon is about it, and I can deal with that otherwise. So, this is a really good side card for just now. Jetroid lets you play traps in the hand if it gets attacked, which is kind of cool, I guess. You don't have to set the Mirror Force or something down beforehand, but it has to be in attack position for that. It's kind of lame otherwise. Gyroid is a budget Spirit Reaper, but I'm not even playing Spirit Reaper, so we're not going to bother with that. Elemental Bobbleman came in here. This more support for the E-Hero stuff, as you'd expect. Bobbleman itself is kind of okay. Like, it's a free special summon if it's the last card in your hand, but if it's the only card you have in total, then you get to draw 2 cards for that as well. So, that's kind of cool. It's not really worth, like, you know, just building a thing around by itself, but it could come in handy later. Cybernetic Magician, I guess you can use this to swing the game if you have cards to go for it. It's not a once per turn, so you can make a lot of your little monsters 2000 attack. So that's cute, but it takes a lot of hand advantage to do that. Speaking of which, though, there's a few cards here that require you to have no cards in hand to do stuff. The Hitotsumi Giant Retrain over here, it's got 200 more attack as well, but like no defense. However, if you don't have any cards in your hand, this is a 2400 level 4 monster with like no downside. So this is actually pretty cool as just a straight beatdown monster. Probably not going to use it, but you know, it's there. The Mechanical Hound, if you could get it on the field and you don't have any cards in hand, the opponent can't play spells. That's cool. It's, again, no cards in hand, and a level 7 monster to go with it is really hard to achieve, so I wouldn't expect to see this played, but it's a cool option if you wanted to build a deck around that kind of thing. And then the Cyber Archfiend, yeah, I mean, you get an extra draw if it's face up and you don't have any cards in your hand, but it destroys itself if you do have cards in your hand at the end of your turn. So, kind of I don't think I'm going to be able to play this sort of thing, really, but I mean, it's a cool idea at least. It's got 2000 defense. It's kind of there. Goblin Elite Attack Force is basically like Giant Orc, but Earth and has defense. That's not really a good selling point for it, but it does beat over Cyber Dragon. I don't think that's worth it. Speaking on stuff that way, Indomitable Fighter over here is basically just Goblin Attack Force, but as a common. Remember, Goblin Attack Force in Ferrous Servant was an ultra rare, so it's kind of cool to see how the game has progressed in that aspect. Tyranno Infinity is a dinosaur like Banishing. It's like Grand Marju, except a lot worse. It does get 1,000 per thing, but whatever. Fusion-wise, you've got UFO Roy Fighter if you're crazy, if you pulled that Gate Guardian and really just want to use it for something. Cyber Twin Dragon is a Metamorphosis target. If you have a level 8, which we kind of don't, unfortunately, but if you have a good level 8 that you could use this with, this is pretty neat. If it's a fusion summon, you can't use a substitute for it, but you can special summon this outside of fusioning. So we can, you know, use Metamorphosis on the level 8, bring out the 2800 double attacker, it's pretty good. Level 10, if you could get that out, would get to Cyber End Dragon, which is just a 4k piercing. If we pulled Cyberstein in the Dark Beginnings 2 packs, then that would be the target for it, because, you know, we don't have anything better. Power Bond was great for OTK stuff here. You know, if you could actually fusion summon like Cyber Twin Dragon, it would get to 5600 attack and attack twice. It's pretty cool. Miracle Fusion and maybe Dragon's Mirror are actually pretty cool here. Both of these will fuse using your graveyard by banishing the cards instead. And Dragon's Mirror might actually be a way that I could get King Dragon out without needing to tribute on the field. It does remove my Light and Darks for Chaos Emperor and stuff though. So, you know, I might play it, I might not, but it's a way of getting a fusion out with only using one card instead of the usual 3. So that's pretty cool. System Down is probably the best anti-machine card that I have ever seen. This is really funny with DNA Surgery, actually. Pay 1,000 life points, banish all machine-type monsters the opponent controls and in the graveyard. If you put DNA Surgery down, that just makes all of their face-up monsters machines, so you can just have a pay 1,000 banish them. Doesn't even destroy, so it would get past my body as a shield as well. Truly the best spell card in the game exists here as well, Part of Generosity. I mean, I don't know how you beat this card, it's just literally impossible. Shien Spy is like super gimmicky, but technically I could use it with like a recruiter, and if I had Horror 6 in play, I could get my recruiter search and then get a monster destroy with Horror 6. Never gonna do it, but you know, it's there. If you pulled the fusion monsters for heroes last time, Skyscraper's kinda cool, because you can get over like 3k monsters with them. And then the Charmer's got some support here as well in the spiritual arts. I think the water one is like the only good one. Maybe the wind one is kind of okay, because it doesn't spin to the top of the deck, it goes to the bottom, but it still gets rid of one of the opponent's cards. But I think the water one is the only actual good one, because you get to rip a card out of their hand. But tributing an element monster, you know, for each of these just is difficult. It's not exactly a good cost for a trap card that way. Magical Explosion came in here in this set, and this has been FTK bullshit for quite a while. We're never going to be able to actually do that in this sort of series, but, you know, it's kind of funny. If you had enough turbo spells and stuff, you could probably make something with it, but it's limited, so whatever. And that's honestly about it. I guess Arrival Appears has got a cute thingy here. Oh yeah, I guess that's true. The Earth one could sack a goat, and I do have Scapegoat. So that's true. Yeah, okay, I could see that. I'd probably have to play the Drovoids and stuff for that. But yeah, fair point. We could use that to get a dude back. I don't think that's going to be worth actually using it for, but hey, at least it's a use for it, you know? That is more than what I was expecting. Anywho, we know the deal. The big one is the Cyber Dragon. We gotta pull it, man. We've just gotta pull it. It's 24 packs of Cybernetic Revolution. Please just give us a Cyber Dragon in here somewhere. We do start with a super, but it's not the right one. BES Crystal Core. We didn't see Big Core in the previous thing, Crystal Core lets you remove the counters, I think, from it, so it can destroy spell and trap cards. But the counters are needed for it to survive battle. It destroys itself if it doesn't have a counter and it's involved in battle. And you remove counters every time you ding it, so whatever. System down is obviously really good. I would like a playset of that. I only have 2 DNA surgery, I think, but that doesn't really matter. I'm not really playing it for that. It's more just if a machine archetype comes in later on in the game, we really want system down as an out to that. And then Dragon's Mirror is, as I said, fairly good for later on. I might actually use it if I'm going to stick with the other bit here. There's Miracle Fusion. It's kind of neat. Jerry Beansman, again, the best card in the set, obviously. Tadpoles I think they can special themselves for, like, more copies of it, if it gets destroyed in battle or something. I don't exactly remember. The frog stuff is kind of bad right now, so... There's another super, but it's not the right one. Cybernetic Magician. Hey, it's 2400 and it's a light. You know, if I wanted to go... I mean, I've got Zaborg, so I probably wouldn't play it, but if I really needed to go down that kind of route of needing a tribute monster, you know, I could do worse than that, because I could make my goat tokens 2k with this, right? So, like, it's not the best, but it's not the worst for me specifically. Well, we got a rival appears, Anti-Ebon Magician too. If you can stall out a lot with this, I guess it's kind of cute. It does a little bit of burn damage for every monster the opponent has. It's a level 2, you could get it with Apprentice Magician, but it doesn't synergize with that whatsoever. Drillroid is the best card in this pack for sure. Definitely will look at siding those, so see how that goes. Another system down, okay. So we have the anti-machine stuff in for the side deck if I ever want to go with that. That's pretty good. Steam Gyroid would be used with Magical Scientist if it was still allowed at this point, which, I mean, we can play it as a one-off, but we don't have the FTK stuff for that, so... But hey, it's a 2200 fusion, you would play it in Scientist stuff here. Second Miracle Fusion, Dragon's Mirror, yeah, nothing really too great to look at in there, so let's just keep going. There's an ultra rare, it's UFO Roid Fighter. So you need specifically UFO Roid and any warrior monster for this one. And if you fusion summon it, it gets the combined attack of your materials. If you have a really, really high attack warrior that you can't summon otherwise, then it's kind of cute, but we don't, so... Okay, Different Dimension Master is a tribute monster. That's a little bit awkward, but it does... If you discard a spell card, you get to res a monster from your banished zone. I think, is it just yours? Yeah, one of your banished monsters. So... That's kind of cute, but it's a tribute, so it's 1700 on a level, like, 6 or whatever is bad. There's another super, but it's not the right one. Skyscraper. Yeah, if you want to play those heroes, we didn't get a single hero fusion last time, so we wouldn't play it even if we could. But if you wanted to play those heroes, Skyscraper's your dude. It gives you 1000 attack if you're attacking with a weaker hero than the opponent's monster. So, like, Sparkman gets to 2600 and gets over Cyber Dragon when you're attacking with it. There's the third system down. We're like 10 packs in and we've already got the playset of system down, so that's pretty cool. Definitely liking that. We just need to get the thing. If you are playing Hero Fusions, Rottweiler is kind of an okay card for them. If it gets destroyed in battle, you get to take a Poly and an E-Hero from your graveyard and add them back to your hand. But, like, good luck, you know? Not exactly the way around. There's another Drillroid, so we should be fine on that front. Fusion Recovery is kind of cool as well. Like, this would actually make me consider Poly if I had enough Surge stuff for it, because it gives you a Poly and a fusion material that you fusion summon with from your graveyard back. So, like, if we had the tools to do that, it'd be fine. All right, halfway through, a lot of hollows, and there's the boy. Yes. Okay. A lot of hollows coming out of this one, and Cyber Dragon is the dude. Second half of the set is starting out strong. Even if we only get one, this is good enough. Like, dude, it doesn't matter. Cyber Dragon is such a unit. Yeah, we even got a bike too. It's great. Okay, so nothing too fancy here. If we didn't already have the playset, I mean, we have Magical Explosion, I guess. If we didn't have the playset already, we have Droid now, so, like, that's a free of. That's probably side decking. Nothing too fancy out of here. Steamloid is kind of, like, it's kind of okay if you can, maybe if you play, like, Mirror Wall or something, it's alright. What was it? Because it gets to 2300 when you're attacking, but it goes down to 1300 when you are attacked. So the problem is, Mystic Tomato and stuff like that get to run over it, but when you're attacking, it runs over Cyber Dragon. Right? And stuff of that level. So if you could protect it with, like, damage step buffs, I have Rush Recklessly's and things like that I could use. I wouldn't use it because it's, like, not good enough to justify that, but, you know. It's a second Cybernetic Magician. Again, probably not gonna play it, but, you know, it's cool that we're pulling a lot of hollows in this one. Oh, God! I am sorry already, Kim. Holy shit. Okay, we have two of them. That's ultimate rare too, but what even price would that be then? 2 Cyber Dragons, baby, and we've still got 7 packs left to go. Oh boy, this actually changes everything. I've really got to consider how I'm going to build this deck now. Nothing really out of there. Not in the slightest. We've got 6 packs left to go. Miracle Fusion number 3, I guess. I've got the playset of Miracle Fusion if Hero Fusion stuff ever becomes viable. Which it won't, but you know. I'm sorry, Brownie. I know! I'm like, what? Okay, nothing fancy out of there. Let's just crack open these last ones. I'm so fucking done. I'm so done. No way. No fucking way. I'm so done. You can't be serious right now. I am so sorry. You cannot be serious. How did we pull the playset of this thing? Oh no! Oh god, okay. We still have 2 packs left to go. Let's just see what is there. Okay, Bubble Man, I guess, if we ever need to play something like that, and the last one is nothing special. Okay. Add draft to collection. Dude, what the hell just happened? There's no way we just got 3 of them. Oh my god, I am so sorry. We are about to, I mean, hey, if nothing else, at the very least I didn't get the fusion stuff for it yet, but like, oh god. I do not know what to say. Like, I honestly don't. How on earth did that happen? This is a very appropriate song to have on right now from that. There were a ton of hollows out of this one. Like, what did we even get? Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 supers, 1 ultimate of a super, and 1 ultra. Like, that is crazy. I mean, yeah, a lot of these set. I mean, we're not quite at the point where Elemental Hero Fusions are taking all of the ultra slots up. Some of them, but not all of them. How? I just how? A fresh Ultimate copy is worth at least a few hundred. That's probably why it doesn't have a listing. That makes sense. Let's just throw this into Dueling Book and see what we can do. I don't even know how I'm gonna fit these in. I know how actually. I'm gonna get rid of Shiny Angel, right? So we just don't need that anymore. Like that's the obvious one to do. Pitch to Shiny Angel. Okay, let's get rid of these. We definitely don't need that stuff anymore. I'm gonna get rid of the Element Valkyrie too, because we are not struggling for lights now. You know. Lights are not a problem. In you go. This is so rough, like... Oh, man. I mean... I guess the obvious thing is to just pitch the Angel. Then I don't really have a search target, a way of searching out Ragnarok, but... Do I even need to play King Dragon at this point, though? I could just replace these with better stuff. Realistically, like, I don't even think I need to play it. Okay, let me have a look through my... No, Cyber Dragon's Light. It's definitely not Earth. Okay, let me have a look through my Light Dark pool again. Ninja Grandmaster is something that I could just play here. That'd be pretty powerful. Obviously, Magician of Faith can just come back in. Mirage Dragon could just go in for it as well. It's funny, because I was gonna play the Dragon's Mirror stuff, but I don't think that's the right idea. Considering I don't have Sangan to search this out either, I might just cut it. Yeah, because I have Ninja Grandmaster. I could play like Helping Robo for combat or something as well if I wanted to do more stuff that way. Well, heck, getting Thunder Dragon at this point, we don't need that anymore. Zaborg, I could easily fit... I mean, if I'm gonna have triple Cyber Dragon, Tribute Fodder is not nearly as big a deal. I could just put Zaborg back in the deck as well. This might be getting a little bit high rolling, but then if I play a lot of level 4s and stuff in my side deck, I think it's okay. Yeah, okay, let's do that. We're gonna put Zaborg, and I'm gonna put Ninja Grandmaster in. Let's start with that. Yeah, and I have, like, Chaos Orc, I have Brain Control, like, I think I'm more than fine in terms of the tribute stuff here. So obviously this needs to go as well, so I need to replace, basically just replace the dart targets there. Not too sure if I need to keep the tomatoes in at this point. I have 2 Gravekeeper's Spy and 1 Gravekeeper's Guard. That might be enough, actually, to justify, because I got the Gravekeeper's Guard in Dark Revelation. I think that might be enough to justify putting the Gravekeeper stuff in here at this point. Instead of these. Because Spy replaces itself still, which is good. And Guard is just good board control as well. If he's gonna run a lot of Weenie Recruiter stuff into me, then Guard is just fantastic for keeping that in. Of course, we know that Gravekeeper Spy can get dusted by Cyber Dragon, so I don't think I want to ditch this stuff entirely, but, you know, I mean, if we pulled the playset, we've got to imagine that Kibba's got at least one, you know, that would be, you'd hope. You'd really hope. Yep. They're coming in future sets, so... So I only have 2 copies of Spy. That is a bit of an annoyance, but now that I have a Gravekeeper's Guard, I think it's okay. I could play Spear Soldier as well, actually. As, like, the last, Like, that doesn't sound too bad in case I do, like, draw the guard. Play 1 Spear Soldier just to have another target to get out. Okay, so then we have, was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? 7 darks at the moment, with these obviously counting as them. I'm not going to play a 3rd Chaos Orc, that's too much of it. I think I need one more dark in here. So what could I play? Zombira could crash the Cyber Dragon. I played Zombira quite a lot in the past, it's still not bad. Spirit Reaper's pretty good. I think I'll start by putting Spirit Reaper in. And then I'll go from there. Yeah, I didn't get one. Pitch Black Warwolf is basically just Dark Mirage Dragon. So, I mean, that's kind of neat, I guess. Night Assailant could come in. I don't really have the flips to go with it at this point, though. Mataza the Zapper is cute because it stops, it can't, control of it can't switch. But I'm not really too fussed that way. Giant Orc could run over Cyber Dragon? I guess that could be something. Probably not worth it. Cliff the Trap Remover, I guess, could dust a spell or trap card, but that's probably not going to be good enough. Otherwise, it'd be going back to the Apprentice Magician stuff. So if I didn't play Gravekeepers, I could play the Apprentice Magician engine. Right, because I have the 2 Magician of Faith, I could put Augmented to Magician in. I could go back to that strategy, and then have Cyber Dragon as the main offense against the other stuff, right? That is equally good. Not really sure that's what I want to do, though. Maybe in the side deck. Okay, so side deck-wise, probably gonna ditch the Saurus now. I never actually got to play it, but I think at this point it's fine to remove that. Let's add the Apprentice engine back to my side deck. Because they're all light and dark, so they all work totally fine on that front. I do want a couple of copies of Drovoid, just in case he is sticking with the defense stuff here. Like, 2 copies of that is fine. It destroys his defense position recruiters and stuff before they actually get to do anything, so that is fine. And Augmented to Magician would be the other one for the side deck. That's looking pretty solid. So yeah, we're not actually running any of the traditional recruiters at this point, which is fine. Because we do have the Spy that does the stuff that way. Cyber Dragon is just a giant sledgehammer across that stuff. Zabor can get over them as well. Okay, so how many players? This is a go in second deck at this point, right? This is probably the first time in the series where going second is actually what I want to do, more than anything else. because at this stage, okay, at this stage, creature swap is actually really bad in this deck because I have nothing now that actually works with it. So, what do I replace that with? Maybe either another lightning vortex, or I guess I could put wing blast, like the third wing blast in. Because yeah, I have nothing that I actually want to swap at this stage. So yeah, I'm not even gonna side deck it. I don't think, because it's just not good enough in this style. It's a card I can keep in mind for later, but realistically, you know, the other thing that's kind of not good in here though is Cyberjar, right? Like, I have Gravekeeper's Spy, which is good, but if you look at the monster count that I have now, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 monsters that can't even be brought out with Cyberjar. So this card isn't even good in this deck. Which is kind of wild to say, but I mean, that's where we are right now. So that's not... I don't think that is even going to be side... Well, okay, realistically I could side it. It's not the worst side deck option, I don't think. Let's put in the Wing Blast. I think that's reasonable. Yeah, Cyberjar on the side, because if I pivot out and maybe I need to ditch like some of the tribute stuff here, if I like pivot out into the Apprentice engine, then it could be really good still. So I think I would like to keep Jar on the side deck. It's probably not gonna come out, but I think that's worth it. So then we just need one more Dark. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. It's best just to have it there, because it is a good nuke, that's for sure. But it just doesn't work with this deck because of how many high-level monsters we have. Half of my deck can't actually be put on the field with Cyberjar. This is where if I had Morphing Jar, then I would play that 100%, I think. But because I don't. Okay, I don't really have a way of protecting, like, Brain Jacket. That would have been the other card I could have put here. Deikoichi is not terrible, I guess. It's maybe a bit slow, though. Getsufumu? He's not really playing the cards that run with that. Like, Archfiend Soldier and stuff is always a reasonable option. Night Assailant, maybe? No, because I don't have flips in the main deck. Apart from Spy, which I wouldn't want to bring back with it at this point, because I don't have 3 of them. This is where if I had a 3rd Spy, it'd be great, but I don't, so... I've already put Spirit Reaper in the main deck, so I can't put that one in. Because I only have 1. Maybe just Zombira. Yeah, because I'm looking through my light dark pool at the moment. Zombira is probably the best one. I could add a second of Vintage Magician, but I think that at that point it might just be Night Assailant would be better. Yeah, maybe I just play a Zombira. So I'm trying to think. I'm looking and seeing if there are any better dart targets, and I'm not necessarily seeing any right now that I'm super interested in. Later on, if we get the Chaos stuff, DD Survivor. I mean, next set, this Dark lineup is hopefully going to be completely different next set, because I might just play Dark World. Although, now that I've got triple Cyber Dragon, maybe I don't even play Dark World. But, you know. Yeah, I think maybe just Zombie. Because I don't want to play like Mystic Tomato or anything here because they don't get any advantage of. There's no advantage to playing it. Yeah, Zombira is probably fine. I just want one more playable monster, and I want to keep my Dark count even here. I'm not actually convinced that Horus is still the best play here, but knowing that he has 4 mind-controlling spell cards, like, being unaffected by spells is really strong, right? So, I'm not convinced it's the best play, but I do think it's a worthwhile one here. Oh, I guess Magical Scientist is something I could consider as well. Ooh, Scientist would be dirty, wouldn't it? How do I fit that into the side deck? Do I take out the Prohibitions at this point? Like, am I... How scared am I of stuff that he could play that way? When I have triple Wing Blast and I have, like... Yeah, how scared am I of stuff to play Prohibition? Probably not at all, right? Scientist seems like it'd be good here. Scientist can't get out King Dragon, but it can get out a lot of my other light dots. It can get Dark Bladed Dragon Knight out, which is pretty cool. Yeah, maybe actually take out these, put in Scientist and the second Lightning Vortex. Alright, I think Kib's Kib is DM'd. I don't know exactly when, but Kib DM'd is ready, so... yeah, I think that's fine. Because we've got an Apprentice engine we can side into that's pretty strong. Magical Scientist works with the Apprentice engine as well. We have a lot of good stuff in here that we can go into if we need to. Yeah, I think that's good. I mean, I guess on that subject, I can... There was one of these that I... Effective effect monster this destroys by battle. Did I get another Dark Bolter yesterday? Doesn't look like it. Okay. So I still only have the one of those that I can use. Right, yeah, I think we're fine then. Let's just reconvene and go for it. Sorry to keep you waiting. How are you doing?
It's another day. Oh, it's another day, isn't
it? Yep, it sure is.
Alright. Yeah, we were just talking a bit about setting a layout for the stream.
Oh yeah, okay.
I like the layout I have now. I like the layout I do have now, but it's I mean, I wouldn't mind making it just a bit better.
Yeah, it's you're screen crunched a little bit, right? Because you're squished a bit that way because you're doing what, a 4x3 type thing for this when your monitor's actually widescreen, right?
Yeah. I mean, I stretched it a bit just to have room for the side events there.
Yeah.
With the Bits Cup and the logo and whatever.
Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh my god.
Alright. Alright, I see where we're going with this.
This is where the true duel is. Never mind the rest of it. Well done, dude. Never mind the rest of it. This is where the true game is.
Yeah. That's where the game's gonna start. Oh.
Alright, good luck, buddy.
Alright. Good luck and good duel. Alright then. Let's see. Standby main. Well, that's a good one to start with.
Ooh, yeah, that is good. Go ahead. No Ash Blossom, so you're good.
Path of Greed! Draw 2 cards. Alright, alright, let's set this. And let's set that. And
okay. Anything on draw?
No.
Okay. So let's start our turn off by special summoning Cyber Dragon.
Oh, you do have it. Oh boy. Oh, okay.
Battle phase, let's just attack. I don't want to run Mirror Force into two things. Yo, okay.
Well, too bad. It's gone now.
Okay, so I guess I need
so
to...
your turn first until...
Yeah. Oh, I didn't want you to see that. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so I think safety-wise, I'm probably just going to special summon Witch in defense here. And we're going to take Trap Hole, Cyber Dragon, number 2. We have Book of Moon and Nobleman of Crossouts.
That's good.
Pretty good cards, yeah.
So, alright.
Oh, Spear Soldier's made it back into the deck. Yo, Skill Drain too, okay. Skill Drain, Compulse, Reborn. Well, this is why I summon my thing in defense, right? So that I at least don't have to take quite as much. Reborn, Skill Drain, and Compulse. Okay. That's pretty good. Alright, so obviously my battle phase is done. I have not normal summoned yet. How dirty do I want to be with this?
Good question.
The answer is pretty dirty. I'm going to summon Tribe Infected Virus. Any response?
Oh,
okay,
yes.
Yeah, that's fine. Back to hand that goes. 6, 7, 8. I have 9 cards in hand. Okay. Okay. We're gonna set to go to the end. Do I want to go into? No, we're gonna set a third one and just end with that, I think.
Alright then, stand by me.
So I know you've now got...
Stand by your main?
Yeah, no, you're fine. So I know you've got Compulse and... You've got Compulse and Skill Drain, so... Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, so, let's see here. Well... Alright, I know you have that for sure. Well, I think my best option then... Actually, no, don't do that. No, let's not do that. Alright, Decisions. You know what? Let's do battle phase and just go straight in with the Spear Soldier first.
Do I want to book it? Is the question. Because you know it's booked that I've got, obviously. Since you saw it off of the thing. Do I book that? I think I will, actually. We're going to Book of Moon the Spear Soldier.
Yep.
So that goes face down.
Face down.
Yep.
Okay. Face down. Alright.
It's tough, isn't it? Because you know I have Cyber Dragon in hand, so if you kill this, then I just get Cyber Dragon out next turn. That's a tough call. I just didn't want to take all the damage this turn, is the book reasoning there.
Yeah, and that's fair enough. Alright then, let's get the main 2 then. And... let's... Oh shit, you have that actually. Oh. Okay, so... Oh, that sucks. because I know at least what cards you got in your hand. What cards you have in the field might be different, but I know you have some cards in your hand.
Yeah, you know about Tribe, you know about Cyber Dragon. I think that's the only two that you know in hand for sure.
Yeah, in hand for sure. Well, you know what? I think this is still the right call, because I can still do something about this. I'm gonna normal summon.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then I could. I'm gonna enter that.
Okay. So I just want to, I'm going to preface this. I just want to let you know, if you did not have that Compulse on turn 1, this game is 100% over.
I could imagine.
Without a shadow of a doubt, this game is over if you did not Compulse that Tribe. Okay. So, you have Compulse and Skill Drain set. That much is obvious.
That's bugging me. Hang on. I'm just saying to the defense center attack, because the highlights on the bottom were bothering me.
Oh, yeah, no, that's fine, that's fine. So... I can still bait that out, I guess. Okay, how would we do that, though? Alright, let's start with Crossout on the Spear Soldier. So we don't obviously do the shuffle thing because it's not a flip, so...
Yep.
Just trying to think how I want to bait this out. What have I got here again? Just the Cyber Dragon, okay. So I can normal summon Tribe again. Okay, you're gonna Compulse the Tribe back?
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. I'm just trying to think what the absolute best way of doing this is here. Because I have some very interesting lines that I can run. I just don't know exactly how I want to work.
There's some interesting cards in this one.
Alright, let's at least flip this.
Right.
It doesn't matter if you would skill drain it anyway, because it activates in the graveyard. Skill drain only blocks on the field.
Yeah, I know skill drain.
So
We discussed all this before.
yeah, we have. I'm just trying to work through how I actually want to play the turn out. I think I will just hit the Sangan. It's probably the best course here.
So that's 100. And monster from deck. Let's get that one.
Okay. Main 2, I will set 1 and go ahead.
Alright then, stand by main. Ooh. This could be interesting.
This is an awkward one. It's like I have a lot of stuff I want to do, but it's just got to filter through the traps and stuff first, huh?
It's gonna be interesting. Alright, so
I know you have Reborn. The best target at the moment is probably Cyber Dragon in terms of power, so yeah, I'm not really too worried about that just yet.
Yep. Alright, then... Ooh, actually... Yeah... Alright. Yeah, I think I'll do just that.
Okay, you're gonna get the Cyber Dragon out?
Cyber Dragon from your hand, yeah.
Yep. Reborn is such a good card.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right. Then let's. I don't know. This should be pretty good. We'll find out. Let's activate this.
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead.
Alright. Alright, then we will we'll tribute.
Okay. I'm going to trap hole. You will still get get your spell back, but I'm gonna trap hole it.
Yeah.
So get your spell and then banish the demark because it's on the field.
Yeah. Yep. Alright. So, yep, can't do anything about that.
You've only got Darks in the grave at the moment. I had to double check myself there. Luckily, you don't have Dark Arm Dragon yet, so you can't just summon that down, because you have exactly 3, I just realized. So it's like, if Dark Arm Dragon was in the format, then that could just be instant slam down, but that's not for quite a while. Oh god, yeah, I do get my Witch Surge, don't I? Whoops. Thank you for reminding me. Apologies on that, I totally forgot about that. I'm going...
Yeah, that's one thing we keep forgetting.
It is, it is. I'm going to take Zaborg. My apologies on that. I thank you for reminding us, Chaos. This is why we're doing this live instead of doing this with just ourselves, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, it makes sense here. All right. So let's. I'm gonna bring back Sun God.
Yep,
actually.
that's fine.
And I can't do anything else. So battle phase.
I will
I
will take the 1000.
Then Cyber Dragon?
I'm going to activate Phoenix Wingman Blast. We are going to discard my Spirit Reaper, and I'm going to bounce the spin the Cyber Dragon back to the top of my deck.
Ooh. Oops,
that's fine. I'll put it top because I don't want to untick the auto draw, so I'll put it top.
Alright.
Can I reveal the first thing? No, I guess not, but you know what it is, thingy that way.
I know what it is.
I'll reveal it next turn anyway when I summon him, right? So.
I did almost summon the Chaos Dimension.
You did, yes, because I trap hold it, so.
Yeah. Well then, I'll end phase. I'll activate Skill Drain.
Yep, that's fine. So. Okay. So, I mean, you know what it is, but obviously I've just added that, so we'll just make absolute sure. So obviously skill drain doesn't stop me from summoning that, so we might as well do that.
It doesn't from summoning it, no.
Yeah, because it's summoned from hand, so it's. Okay. Which way around do I want to do this then? So obviously, like Zaborg, Tribe Infecting Virus, that kind of thing doesn't work anymore. I mean, I can actually still activate Tribe Infecting Virus, it just, once the resolution happens, the effect will be negated. But the discard for cost can still happen, because it's fine that way. So you know what we're actually going to do, is I'm actually going to summon it, I'm going to activate it to discard my Ninja Grandmaster, would declare Fiend, but that part gets negated. But because now, this is why you were 100% dead on turn 1 if you didn't compulse me. Not to hand. Oh well, I'll get rid of it in a sec. Yeah, because we're gonna banish, and we're gonna put Chaos Emperor Dragon on the field.
Ooh.
I can't use its effect because Skill Drain will stop that because it activates on field. But it's a 3k beat stick right now, and that's more than good enough for me. Because I've gotten rid of your snatch deal at least. So yeah, battle phase will hit in, get the 600, you'll get your search.
Well, if it's going to the grave...
Yeah, that's... This might be a little bit too aggressive, but I think I've got enough otherwise in hand. So, and then we're gonna hit for hopefully 5100.
Actually, I think that's it.
I can't.
Wait.
I can't actually. No, because the on resolution is when this stuff would get sent to grave. I can't actually send anything to the graveyard with Chaos Emperor Dragon because I can activate the effect and pay the 1,000, but skill drain actually stops it whilst it's on the field. The send is the effect; it's not the cost. So I can't actually game you right now, as much as I would love to. Go ahead.
Alright then, stand by main.
So skill drain actually is a good check to concede.
So I gotta ask Brandon a question here. So
That's fine.
all right. Well, this is gonna be. Oh, actually, no, I can't do it that way either. Sad face. No, I don't know if I can actually win from this point, but I can at least try for something interesting here. Okay, that's the question. Actually, I don't want to. Should I reveal?
That's the other thing. If you don't think you can win and you don't want to reveal attack, then that's always an option. But I'm not telling you what to do with this one.
No, I know that much. Because I don't think I can. No, I don't think I can win it actually. Because. Okay, I'm running the steps in my mind here, so forgive me for talking out loud for a minute.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Go ahead.
So, if I do that, I can do that, and then I can do that. Which, when I do that, then I would do that. That would let me do that. But then it would switch to that. But I would still be able to bring out that and that. But because the effects on field, I can't activate the effects on field on him anyway.
Yep.
And even then, once it comes your turn, you would just attack, and I think that would just bring me down to 0 anyway. I do not think I can win this one then. I mean, it would just come down to the luck of the draw on the next turn, I guess. And that's hoping for a lot. Because it's on the field, I can't necessarily do that. Oh no, I know I can't use that. I know for a fact I can't use that at all. Because I'm already deep down the hole here.
Skill Drain is a house of a card, but the double-sided nature of it sometimes messes everything up, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. Man, it would just be so cool.
Yeah, but think of the coolness.
Style points! Ah, shit. I don't think I can do that way then. I think I just lost that way then. No, I don't think I can do it. Nope, that's game then. That's game on that one.
Whew. Okay.
That was a tough one.
Yeah.
That was tough situation.
So, because I'm gonna forget at the end of the thing here, I just want to let you know that Chaos Emperor Dragon and everything was in my hand at the start. If you didn't compulse my tribe, I was gonna hose you by discarding a light and just summoning CED main 2 and just blitzing the entire board. Like, that would have probably done about 4,000 odd damage at that point. Is like, yeah, no. I was gonna absolutely decimate that board, but Compulse stopped me from doing what I wanted to.
Maybe I should have let that happen then, because that probably would have given me more options to do more.
Yeah, I mean, seeing that you had Monster Reborn and stuff go into the grave as well, though, I would have been very happy to see that many cards getting pitched.
Yeah, that was a tough one. That was a really tough one.
Alright, best of luck, man.
Alright. Let's see if this will do any better. Alright, stand by main. Alright, well, we're gonna do this. And then we'll activate that. And you know what? I'm going to prohibit confiscation.
Okay.
And I'll end turn on that.
Alright, stand by main. You maybe should have chose Cyber Dragon, because that's coming out right now.
Damn it.
And I'm actually going to normal summon my own Gravekeeper Spear Soldier here. And we're going to go battle. We're just going to run over that way. And then, yeah, attack directly. So 2,100 total. Go ahead.
Well, not like I expected anything worse. Alright, stand by main. This is not a great draw.
Oh dear.
Sadly. Alright, well, I'll do that. And this might be a weird one to do, but I'm gonna Monster Reborn.
Ooh, okay.
Battle phase, crash.
Yep. Alright, to the grave they go.
And end turn.
Alright. Stand by man. Alright, let's just see what we're dealing with here. I'm gonna attack with the Cyber Dragon. It's Sangan, okay.
It's just a measly Sangan.
So the tricky thing is always now if I'm seeing Spear Soldier, that's making me think maybe you've got Spy in the deck again, right? Cyber Dragon's really good against Gravekeeper Spy, but at the same time, Shiny Angel, okay. At the same time, it still gives you a body afterwards. Alright, we're just gonna pass it that,
Yeah.
go ahead. I don't think I need to waste my cards unnecessarily here.
Yeah, let's set and end turn.
Okay. Stand by main. The thing is, I want to do something, but this hand is not really letting me do it very well.
No.
It's not bad, it's situationally not good.
Yeah,
alright.
it's all situational.
Yeah, let's just attack. It is a Shiny Angel, that's fine. That does give you a light in the dark. Not like I could have prevented that anyway, but...
Let's do you.
Okay. Main 2, let's keep you off of monsters on board right now. I'm gonna smash and ground the dragon. I don't want to get like Zaborged or something here. We're gonna set one and end at that. Go ahead.
Yep. Alright, stand by main.
Because I mean, it's not as if I can. Okay, that's fine. It's not as if I can get you away from chaos anyway. If you did have one, because you already had the light in the grave, so I might as well just stop you from tribute something. Okay, go. 10 one on the swords.
Alright.
I'm not even doing it after that, I don't think. Alright, Stand by Main actually will do something this time. I'm assuming no dust shoot, right?
No.
Okay. Because I should really ask about that, because it has been played by both of us.
Yep.
And also no dust shoot from me, just in case that's a concern.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't think so, but
No, I've been pretty steadfast about my use of trap dust shoot and when I'll actually play it, but...
I mean, I trust you enough to know that you know what you're doing. I mean, we do miss things here and there, like the witch search, but...
Yeah, that was just weird, because I'm not used to, like, having it snatch stealed and then, like, thingy that way, but whatever. Okay, swords is gone.
Stand by main. Well...
Excuse you.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Alright. Let's set that one. This is gonna seem really weird as well, but I don't know if I have a choice here. Actually, I do have a choice. I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
And end turn.
End phase Wing Blast. I'm gonna discard. I'm never gonna get this out at this point. I'm gonna discard Horus 8 and I'm gonna spin your monster back to the top of the deck.
Then end phase physical space.
You
typhoon.
set that this turn, unfortunately. And even if you did, it wouldn't actually negate the Wing Blast if that's what you were.
It wouldn't negate it, but I still would have wanted to get rid of that card anyway.
Thanks.
I mean, it's a magic card though, so I should be able to activate it anyway.
Yeah, but okay, so quick plays, if you set them, they act like traps. So specifically quick play spells, if you set it, you can't activate it in that same turn. Regular spells, yeah, but then they're not fast enough to change to a trap. So like now you could play it if you wanted to because it's on my turn. But alright, well, let's just go battle and attack. Super boring to play that way. Yeah, that's what I was expecting. So down he goes. Main 2, we're gonna set a monster and turn that. Yeah, so now you could play MST at any point.
Well, I'll still set this.
Alright, start my main. This is such a weird game. What is happening here? Okay.
Games usually tend to be like that.
So he's already in the grave. I guess let's just go for the aggro here. I'm gonna banish Light and Dark, and we're gonna special summon the Chaos Sorcerer. It's not Emperor Dragon, but it's still pretty good.
Yep.
We're gonna flip summon Gravekeeper's Spy, which is gonna let me get another one out of my deck. So he can get summoned there. And yeah, we're gonna go battle. We're gonna hit with Sock. Ooh, Light Hexial Fusion. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna hit in for 24 here. Then main 2. This is the one you're gonna MST, but we'll do that and enter. Okay, not gonna MST in end phase then. Okay.
Not yet.
That's fine. I mean, obviously I shouldn't know that that's what you've got, but obviously.
Yeah. Then enter in.
Yeah, it was the Bottomless Trap Hole. Normal summon Mirage Dragon? Yep. What do you want to hit? Yeah, I was gonna say, what do you want to hit?
What do you want? What do you want? No, that's it then.
Yeah, this is what, 1628, yeah, okay. Oh boy.
Damn, no luck of the draw.
Yeah, oof.
Again.
Oh boy, this set. I don't know.
I know Brownie is. Yeah, Brownie is trying to say, like, I don't understand the strategy here. I had strategies, like, I had ideas behind this. And the biggest idea I was trying to have, if I can find it, was trying to use this card here. I'll just put it down there.
Oh, okay.
Because I was debating whether or not to use this here or not. And it would help with adding with the light monsters, it would help giving me more options to use the element dragons, and, you know, using more elements as well.
Okay, I can understand that.
And then, I had the other idea, you saw me draw the Hex Angel.
You did get one, nice. Okay.
And I did get one, and on top of that, though...
Oh yeah, there's already one there. You got the twin? Yo, that's cool. Okay.
So I didn't have 2 Cyber Dragons, so I couldn't summon it that way. So I was like, what's the best way to do it?
I don't
So
think
I had
that
to
works. Does it? Okay, a fusion summon of this card. A fusion summon of this card can only be done with the above fusion materials. You have to specifically use Cyber Dragons for that. You can't sub in. That's annoying. Yeah, you have to use Cyber Dragons for that.
Because you used the Hex Dark monster to summon a monster that said you have to use these monsters.
No, I did not. I'll show you the. I'll show you the card. I didn't actually do that. This has no restrictions on how it can be summoned that way. There's no fusion summon restriction. There's no you must use the correct materials for it restriction. So that's if it said that this card could only be fusion summoned, you could use Poly and you could use a substitute for it. But because it specifically says it can only be done with the above fusion materials, you have to use 2 Cyber Dragons if you want to fusion summon it. But you can special summon it outside of fusion if you use something like Metamorphosis. Tribute a level 8 monster, and you can summon it with that, because it doesn't have to be fusion summoned, just if it is a fusion summon, it has to be with only Cyber Dragons.
That's if I really want to play Cyber Twin Dragon.
Yeah. So...
And that would be for only 1 turn, and then it would just go away, and then...
No, if it Metamorphosis would actually be permanent on that one. There are cards that, like Magical Scientist, that it doesn't work with that one because it's too high a level. But like Scientist is only for 1 turn, but stuff like Metamorphosis is actually permanent. Okay, so there's one in my banish already. You've seen that. I am so sorry.
And as Cal's mentioned it to me here,
I am so sorry. Like, Brownie came in when I got the second one. I got the first one like halfway through through this set. Brownie came in at the second one and was like, "You got 2 of them," and then it's like 22 packs in. The third one came out, and I almost just walked out of the room again, like with a CD. I'm so done. Like, I did not get any of the fusions, which is actually kind of funny because I could have used it, but yeah, I just... This completely changed how the deck was going to play. As you can imagine with it here, you see the spies have made it in now. This is basically just like proto, like chaos stuff off of it at this point. It's this is a lot closer to what the actual like metagame at the time would be. Obviously with Spear Soldier instead of another spy, because I only have 2 copies of it. Horus is probably not even worth it in this deck at this point, but I know you've got like 4 control stealing cards, so I was like, I kind of still want it because it's immune to those, right? But at the same time, it's like, Horus is not a Light of the Dark. It clogs my hand a bit. You've seen I had to pitch the Horus level 8 this time. And I'm just like, is it actually worth it? Maybe I could just play 1 level 6 or something and just not level it up. But, you know, it's tough because it's like, I don't even know if it's worth it anymore. Yeah, so I figured you would have the spies in. Like, if you had Spear Soldier, you're going to have the spies for sure. Pulling the Gravekeeper's Guard in the Dark Revelation packs was a huge deal for me that way, because I could just go spy into Guard if I need to. And Gravekeeper's Guard is just a good card, right? Yeah, it's 1900 defense. It still wards off most everything that isn't a Cyber Dragon. And bouncing an opponent's monster back is pretty good, even at the moment, you know. So... Like, it's a strong card. I'm glad that I have got a decent target for the spy. I might not keep the Spear Soldier, I don't know. But I needed another Dark, and that seemed like the reasonable one. You might know that Cyber Dragon is not in the main deck. Not Cyber Dragon, Cyber Jar is not in the main deck here, because this is just a witch. And the reasoning for that is simply because I have 22 monsters in here. 10 of them can't be summoned off of Cyber Jar. So it was like... That's not very good odds that I'm actually going to be able to put a monster on the field here, so I'm just not going to play it. You know, it's in the side deck, because I think I sided the Apprentice engine in this one, just in case I'm not playing any Mystic Smart or any, like, Shining Angel or whatnot. So I was like, okay, if the horror stuff doesn't work, I'm going to put the Apprentice stuff in again, and, you know, because Magician of Faith is a light, Apprentice is dark, I can easily run with that. And that
Hey,
seemed good.
okay,
Go on.
sorry. Brownie is mentioning something here.
What's up?
So, the light Hexfield fusion says you can substitute this card for any one fusion material, but the other fusion material must be correct. And the ruling is you can use the light's effect on the field to special summon it, but using poly, it can't be used.
Oh, I guess so, because it wouldn't count as a... Okay, actually, yeah, that makes more sense. Now that I think about it, yeah, because the special summon is not a fusion. So I guess that it's confusing because I've never actually had to deal with that kind of interaction, but that makes sense. Okay, so if you were to special this and then normal summon Light Hexiod, you can tribute them for the special summon of the Cyber Dragon.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay, I apologize for that. Then I didn't realize that was the way around. Yeah, it's Trap Hole.
So if I had Cyber Dragon and a Light Fiend on the field,
yes,
it would have worked.
That works.
But with polarization, no,
correct.
That wouldn't have worked.
Okay. Thank you for confirming
So
that because I didn't actually know that myself. I was fixated on the whole thing of the fusion summon part of it. But yeah, since you can summon it outside of fusion, yeah, you can do it that way. Okay. Good to know.
Yep.
Yeah, so
You're welcome.
Yeah, I mean, that's really nice to know that, actually, because, I mean, I don't have the Twin Dragon, but if I get it in the future, because there are, I mean, maybe the Wildcard, if I get Wildcard Super, I guess I don't need Cyber Dragon anymore, so I can just take that. And the other one would be Dark Revelation 3, I think it is the one that reprints this. Also, if we open the Zane Truesdale, which we probably will at this point, actually, if we open some of the Zane Truesdale Duelist pack later on, Cyber Dragons are rare in there, right? Twin Dragon, I think, is a holo still, but it's very possible to pull out of that. So if we open a few of those before we open the main set that's in between, then we'll probably get more Cyber Dragon material at that point to run with it. Alright, so other than the dragon itself...
So once again, that was another luck of the draw.
Yeah, a little bit, for sure. Yeah, I had a lot of playable stuff on me at the time there as well, I know. Alright, other than the Cyber Dragon stuff then, was there anything of interest for you in this set?
Not a whole lot. I mean, I really think I probably should use Dimension Wall, because it's another, like, Magic Cylinder.
Oh yeah, it's basically, on direct attacks, it's basically Magic Cylinder, so that's cool.
And then with Skill Drain, Barney raised an idea of using Indomitable Fighter.
Yep.
Because the effect of that is switching to defense mode when it attacks, but it wouldn't switch to defense mode and that way.
Yep, Skill Drain beats. If you wanted... Go on.
The other thing that I drew that they were kind of suggesting was using System Down.
Yes! I have a playset of that. It's like the ultimate side deck card if a machine archetype comes up later on. Or even just now, because yeah, it's very, very good against machine stuff. It's one of the best, like, anti-machine cards I have ever read. I don't know if there's anything better than that even now. So that is definitely an option. Yeah, and I say the only machine that I have at the moment is Cyber Dragon, but that is a damn good machine. So that's always an option later on if more stuff comes in, or if you it's a good side deck card. Trying to think what was that? I mean, I got a lot of holos in this one, I will admit. Like, I think my first 12 pack, like before the Cyber Dragon, I think I had about 5 holos. Like, none of them were Cyber Dragon, obviously, and I was just like, no, this could have been it. Like, I got, like, BES Crystal Core, I got 2 Cybernetic Magician. I think I got a UFO Roid Fighter as the Ultra in this one. And all of that was before Cyber Dragon, and I was like, come on, please! I just need Cyber Dragon! I was only wanting one! I think I got Skyscraper as well later on, which, whoop-de-doo, it's like heroes are terrible anyway, so whatever. Yeah, and then it was...
actually, if you use something like DNA surgery. You can change one machine.
Yeah, I actually mentioned this as a combo for in my own opening stuff, or when I was going through the set things. DNA surgery to change everything to a machine on the field basically makes system down readers pay 1,000 life points, banish your opponent's face-up field. And that is pretty powerful. You don't really have, like, conventional board wipes like I do. I've got Dark Hole and 2 Lightning Vortex if I want to side them in. You don't really have those yourself, so that's not a bad call if you're able to play the combos. So we've seen how
And that's an if I haven't gotten a chance to play the combos I kind of wanted to play them.
we've seen how well 2-card combos can work sometimes off of this, and how well they don't work. But you know, it's understandable that.
Oh, I do know that when we drew yesterday, and I drew until I found out I wasn't keeping the cards, I knew I drew one Winged Grebo.
Oh,
and I didn't keep them.
Oh no!
And guess what? Winged Grebo level 10
No!
is
Man, I almost want to give you that. I mean, it's Wing.
That's sadly poetic
Yeah.
at this point, but that's poetic. That's still poetic.
I mean, Wing Karibo level 10 is like absolutely terrible, but I almost want to give you that badge just because Wing Karibo is cool, and it would complete your thing. I said as well, like when we were looking at this set, it's like, oh hey, Wing Karibo's in there. You can add to a collection of those. Man, I almost want to give you that because it'd be cool.
I mean, you say that a lot, but I mean, like, it can't help. Cards won't help the duel.
Yeah.
At this point.
To be fair,
and
yeah.
It will not help the luck of the draw.
Yeah. I mean, Wing Karibo isn't gonna save you much on these. I mean, it would save you a little bit here, but it isn't gonna save you much on this kind of setup that I had going here. So, yeah, as much as it'd be nice to have it, I don't think it's gonna make any difference. But I mean, if you want it anyway, because it's Wing Karibo, come on. Otherwise, though, yeah, there wasn't a lot. I did pull the Dragon's Mirrors, but then when I kept getting the Cyber Dragons, I was like, I guess I'm not playing the fusion stuff anymore. Then, you know, I was like, alright, well, I have lights. I don't need to put Shining Angel in the deck. That means Divine Dragon Ragnarok's not very good. Let's just not even play that then, you know. So Dragon's Mirror isn't going to come into play, I don't think, at this point. It would have been really cool, though, because that would have been a 1-card fused from the graveyard to get King Dragon out. I was looking through the sets that come up, though. There are, like, 0 good dragons for, like, ever. I think the next good dragon is in Phantom Darkness or something. That's, like, 10 sets away, at least. It's really bad. Good dragon stuff just doesn't come up, so...
Nightwing is asking, when did we bring the Chaz and Jaden structure deck?
The packs come in after the next set. Elemental Energy is the next one, and then they were released in between that and was it Striking Eos, I think it is? No, not Striking Eos. Shadow of Infinity, that's the one. So after we get the next one, we'll have to work out how many packs of those we actually want to open. I think we had 5 initially, but I don't know if you want to open like more than that. They're very small sets, but for now though, yeah, we've got one more set to draft first. So I guess speaking on that, we should probably hone in on the stuff there. This is a big wheel because we still have the same structure decks as last time. We still have the same promos as last time. But the tournament pack one here is the one and only showing of Dark Beginning 2. So, and you know how good the first one was. The second one doesn't quite have as many, like, ban cards in it, but it has so many other amazing things here. This is a big one. So, hopefully we can both pull those, so we can both just get stuff going with it here.
So, tournament packs.
That will...
Why did 2 tournament packs here?
Because, I mean, it was previous set packs before, and I didn't want to have I didn't want to have one gigantic segment on the wheel that was just that, because I feel like that would end up just getting rolled all the time and it'd be dumb. But yeah, if you can get those 3 packs of Dark Beginning 2, if you get the structure deck one, it's still Blaze of Destruction, Fury from the Deep. The promos are still from 2005.
Yeah, I need to bring that up actually, just so I have that on hand, so I know what.
This is the only time that we're going to get to open Dark Beginning 2, so hopefully.
So we're hoping for tournament packs then.
Yeah, I mean, okay, other than Wildcard Super, I guess would be good for you to get a second Cyber Dragon. I guess I could get Twin off of that, but yeah, we're really hoping just for the tournament pack one this time. Those are easily the best reward on here.
We'll see what the rewards then, huh?
Alright, yeah, so let's, shall we get going with the next set then?
I guess we'll get started then.
Alright,